Hey everybody, welcome back to Cosplay University. I'm Adonis Cosplay. Today we are going over how to style Noctis's wig from Final Fantasy 15. So I have this wig here. It's raven color. It's from Arda, and I believe it is called a Jareth wig. This is the long one. I got the long one because they were out of the short one. The short one will work just fine. First thing I'm doing is actually styling over his part by pulling the hair to where I want it to be and then hair drying it in place. So basically just acting as an iron to iron that hair in the right direction. The first thing that we're going to be cutting is the front bangs of the wig. Now basically all I did was add a bunch of layers, and to do this you can just take pieces after pieces and slowly cut at them, angles, cut the tips, cut everything. I have another video on how to actually cut hair just for styling, which you guys can watch. I'll link it in the description below. But basically, again, adding just a ton of layers to the front of his hair because he's got craziness going on up there. This is one of the most ridiculous hairstyles ever, the duck butt, but it's a good one, and you're going to need all of the layers. So you can see here, you can really get a lot going, especially for the front. He's got long bangs in front, and it just pieces all over the place. The sides of Noctis's hair go slightly past his chin. Now, the way you want this to work is you want it to be longest towards your ear, and then you want it to curve upwards towards your face. So follow that line, curve upwards towards the middle of your face, longest towards your ear. So to do this, take sections, piece them out, and then cut them lengths at a time. And you're just basically going to stair step them. Take some practice. I would keep trying the wig on. I haven't done this side yet, so that's what we're doing next. But I would keep trying the wig on until you have it the right size. This I'm showing you guys is the part of his hair. All of the hair in front is basically forced forward. All of the hair on the back is forced back. And so you can do that with your hair dryer like I did earlier before. We're going to do the same thing to the back that we did to the front, basically just adding as many layers as you can. I would keep it at a long distance at first, and like a long length, and then cut more if you need to. Remember, you can always cut more off. You cannot add more on. Well, you could. I guess you could add wefts, but it's way more annoying to do so. So cut longer first, and then cut more later if you need to. I went ahead and clipped off the side parts of the hair. That way I knew I was only dealing with the back, and I wasn't going to cut any hair off that I didn't want to. Be sure to maintain the part of the hair whenever you're cutting in the back. You want to make sure the hair is going the right direction, and that way you know how much to cut each piece. Because this hair is so spiked off, you want it to be cut the right length in the right spot. Next, I'm going to take this flat iron and actually curl the hair. The sides of the hair that hang by your cheeks, that hang past your ears, are a little bit too straight for me, so I'm going to take this straight iron. I'm going to grab it at the top, and I'm going to bend it on the way down. It's going to make the hair pull inwards towards my chin, towards your chin. So that's exactly what we're wanting. We want it to kind of wrap around your face because his hair hugs his cheeks like crazy, like a glove. So we want that hair to be really close to our face. So go ahead and do this on both sides, left and right. You can even do it on the front as well if you want to, but it's a good way to kind of get hair to bend. Arda wigs are heat resistant, so as long as you keep it under like 400 degrees, you should be good to go without melting it. Always start lower and then work up in the temperature if you need to. Best not to melt your wig off. Using some hairspray and a hair dryer, you're going to lightly spray, mist the hair, piece it in place, and then hair dry it to the size or to the shape that you want it to be. So we're actually making the spikes right now. A little bit of hairspray goes a long way, but make sure that you're using one that holds. Got to be glued is really strong. This is Bedhead, I believe, and that one's really strong as well. So just use something that's going to work best for you. Piece off this hair. It doesn't have to be perfect. His hair is pretty natural looking, so you don't need crazy spikes. But do that all around the front, all around the back. Get his duck butt going, and you will be set to go on your Noctis wig. If your spikes are a little long, that's alright. Go ahead and just trim them up to the size that you want them. Remember, try on the wig a couple times during the process of actually styling it. But again, leaving it longer will help you to be able to get it to the right size. And with that, your wig is done. Awesome job. You guys look fantastic as Noctis. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. Ask me anything. I will definitely answer all your questions about it. Pretty intense wig. Turned out pretty awesome. Thank you guys for watching.